Hello everyone. As you know that I am doing history previous year question, which is directly from IAS exam, that is nothing but civil services examination. So I have started from the year of 1979 and I have already completed till 2011. Okay, but from 97 it is like topic wise. Before that it was year wise. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So today we are going to see the questions of ancient history from the year of 2012 and 13. Okay, so this is about myself. Let's see these year questions of ancient history. Okay, so the first question is given here is which of the following scientific progress of Indian ancient history, which of the following statement below are correct? Okay, so they are asking about scientific progress of ancient history. So these are the four statements are given. Let's read that what are given. So the different kind of specialized surgical instrument were in common use in 4th century AD. Okay, transplant of internal organs in the human body had been begun by the beginning of the 3rd century AD. The concept of sine of an angle was known in 5th century AD. And the fourth one is the concept of cyclic quadrilateral was known in the 7th century AD. Okay, so these are the four different statements. So they're asking which one is correct. Okay, so here actually the second statement, the transplant of internal organs in the human body had begun by the 3rd century AD. So this is actually wrong. Okay, तो ऐसा उस टाइम पे नहीं हुआ था. ओके, इतना मेडिकल सिस्टम इतना ज़्यादा डेवलप नहीं हुआ था कि जो ना ट्रांसप्लांट हो जाए. ओके, so this statement is wrong. So if you know if the second one is wrong, so we can eliminate the three options. I mean actually the two options, first option and fourth option. Okay, बट या दिस वन वॉज फाइन. सर्जिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट ठीक है. आप उस समय आपको पता है ना लड़ाइयाँ वगैरह हुआ करती थी, तो अब इससे बात उसमें कैजुअलिटी होती थी, तो वो सब सर्जिकल पॉसिबल था. बट दिस वाज नॉट पॉसिबल, इंटरनल ऑर्गन्स एंड ऑल दोस थिंग. एंड ऑब्वियसली ये चीज़ भी हमें पता था. ओके, साइक्लिक कोऑर्डिनेटर वगैरह ये सब चीज़ें हमें पता थी. ठीक है, इवन 7th AD क्या उससे भी पहले अगर जाएंगे तो ये सब चीज़ें हमें पता थी. ठीक है, तो आंसर इज सी. Next question, with reference to the history of ancient India, which of the following were common to both Buddhism and Jainism? Okay, so they are asking which one is common in Buddhism and Jainism. So avoidance of extremities of penance and enjoyment. Okay, indifference to the authority of Vedas, or denial of efficacy. सो उसमें पूछ रहे हैं कि कॉमन क्या था बुद्धिज्म एंड जैनिज्म. सो एक्चुअली हियर सी ये चीज़ नहीं था, अवॉइडेंस ऑफ एक्सट्रीमिटीज ऑफ पेनेंस एंड एंजॉयमेंट, ये चीज़ कॉमन नहीं थी. ओके, बट रेस्ट जो है हमारा द इनडिफरेंस ऑफ अथॉरिटी ऑफ वेदास ये करेक्ट है, और डिनाइल ऑफ इफिकेसी ऑफ रिचुअल ये भी करेक्ट है. सो द आंसर इज बी. ओके, सो बोथ बुद्धिज्म एंड जैनिज्म deny authority of Vedas and the efficacy of rituals. So if you read Buddhism and Jainism, these things will these things is given. Okay. Anyway, I will teach this ancient history as well. So these things we'll see there in detail. Next, Nagara, the Dravida and Visara are. Okay. So these are actually I think you have heard that. And you will see the what are the options. Okay, so these are actually temples. Anyway, three main racial group of Indian subcontinent, three main linguistic division into which language Indian can be classified. Okay, three main style of Indian temple architecture, three main musical घराना प्रीवेलेंट. ओके, नगारा ऐसा आप सुने होंगे, नगाड़ा, द्रविड़ा. जो द्रविड़ा हमारा नगारा जो होता है ये हमारा नॉर्थ में होता है, नॉर्थ साइड की जो भी टेम्पल्स होते हैं दैट इज नगारा टेम्पल, एंड द्रविड़ जो साउथ साइड के जो टेम्पल होते हैं दोज आर ना द्रविड़ टेम्पल्स. So this answer is C. So 3 main style of Indian temple architecture. Okay, so ये क्वेश्चन 2 बार आया हुआ है 1995 एंड 2012. तो ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है कि रिपीट ना हो, इट कैन बी पॉसिबल. सो दैट्स वाई द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन बिकम्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, अगर आप पिछले 30-35 साल के करते हो तो it may be okay, like 15 to 20 question directly indirectly you will get from the previous year question as well. Okay, so Nagara, Dravida and Visera, Sara. Okay, they are the 3 main style of Indian temple architectures. Next question, Lord Buddha's image is sometimes shown with the hand gesture called Bhumi Spars Mudra. Okay, it's symbolized. Okay, तो वो जैसे अपना हाथ ऐसे किए रहते हैं ना, भूमि स्पर्श मुद्रा. So what is meaning of that? Okay, Buddha calling the earth to watch over Mara and to prevent Mara from the disturbing his meditation. Buddha calling of the earth to witness his purity and chastity despite the temptation of Mara. Buddha's reminder to his followers that they all arises from the earth and finally dissolve into the earth, and thus this life is transitory. Okay, both A and B are correct. Okay, so इस gesture जो है उसका क्या मतलब है? So that is actually D. दोनों करेक्ट है. क्या बुद्धा कॉलिंग of earth which over the Mara and prevent Mara from the disturbing his meditation, and B is Buddha calling the earth to witness his purity and chastity despite the temptation of Mara. Okay, so both are correct. You can read this explanation. Next question, the religion of early Vedic Aryan was primarily of bhakti, image worship and yajnas, worship of nature of yajnas and yajnas, worship nature and bhakti. Okay, तो वेदास आर्यन अर्ली वैदिक आर्यंस की बात के बारे में पूछ रहा है. ओके, उनका रिलीजन में व्हाट टाइप ऑफ उनका रिलीजन. ओके, एक्चुअली दे वर्शिप नेचर एंड यजना. Okay, so this was nothing but the characteristics of early Vedic Aryas. Okay, इसमें देखिए एंशियंट हिस्ट्री इवन एंशियंट एंड मेडोल दोनों के लिए एक बुक होती है तमिलनाडु पब्लिकेशन की, क्लास 11th की उनकी जो बुक होती है, दैट इज वेरी वेरी नाइस बुक. सो दीज क्वेश्चन एक्चुअली डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम दैट बुक itself. So in the coming future what I'm going to do, I will make a lecture from that book itself. So if you're watching those lectures, so easily you can tackle these kind of problem. Okay, so please wait and later you can watch any on the internet and on the YouTube. There's a lot of things given, but that doesn't matter. So it's up to you. Like if you want to watch my videos, you can watch. If you like somebody else, it's up to you, no problem. Next, with reference to the glides ceremony of ancient India that played a very important role in the country's economy, which of the following statement is correct? Okay, so it is what is given, the every was recognized with the central authority of the state and the kind of the chief administrative authority of them. The wages, rule of works, standard and prices were fixed by the right. Okay, and guide had the judicial power over its members. Okay, so the ceremony, it means ceremony. See what happened. The first one is wrong. Every guide was registered with the central authority and the state central authority of the state. Sorry. Just one second. The kind of the kind was chief administrative authority of them. So this is actually wrong. The wages, rules of works, standard price were fixed by the guide. Yes, this is correct. And the guide had the judicial powers over its members. Yes, this is also correct. So the answer is C. Okay, देखिए अब एक चीज़ आप नोटिस किए होंगे आप if you are watching this my this playlist from 1979 to this current year. So what happened, like earlier the question was very simple, like direct question, but later, like you can say from 2010 onwards, you will find a lot of statement kind of problem. So what is the thing, you should have depth knowledge of the whole thing. Is not like just surface you are reading and then you can answer. That is not possible. So you have, if you are like suppose if you are reading of early Vedic period, so you have to read what are the things is given. Is not like just okay ये इसकी characteristics होती है उसको पढ़ लेते हैं. No, वैसा होगा तो कोई एक ऐसा स्टेटमेंट होगा जो आप नहीं पढ़े होंगे और वो आप नहीं पढ़े होंगे तो आपको लगेगा इट इज रॉन्ग, बट एक्चुअली दैट इज करेक्ट. Okay, it depends on like correct पूछ रहा है incorrect पूछ रहा है. So like this, from this question you can understand what I'm trying to say that. Okay, so whatever you are reading, please read thoroughly. Next question. See, they don't give you these numbers because from where I picked these questions. So there is the ancient for ancient history questions, they will start from 1 to whatever number, like 110, 120, whatever. So I pick year wise, so that's why this number is changing. It's not 1, 2, 3, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so you can see the year wise. So I'm doing for 2012 and 13, so already completed for 2012. This is for 2013. Okay. Anyway, we'll see the questions. Some Buddhist rock cut cave are called Chaitya, while the other is called Viharas. Okay. What are the difference between these two? Okay, so they're asking the difference between Chaitya and Viharas. So Viharas is the place of worship, while Chaitya is the dwelling place of the monk. Okay, Chaitya is the place of worship, while Vihara is the dwelling place of monk. I think same option is given. No, just change. They have just reversed both the options. Chaitya is the stupa at the far end of the cave, while the Vihara is the hall axle to it. There is no material difference between the two. Okay, so they are asking difference between Vihara and Chaitya. So it is actually Chaitya is the place of worship, while the Vihara is the dwelling place of monk. देखिए विहारा से हमको थोड़ा सा समझना चाहिए ट्रैवल करने. जैसे विहारा क्या होता था कि जैसे जो मॉन्क होते थे वो लोग ट्रैवल करते थे तो उनको रुकने के लिए रास्ते में बनाया गया था. तो वो वहाँ पे रुकते थे. फिर मान लो वेदर ख़राब है, समथिंग वॉट एवर इट इज़, तो वो वहाँ पे रुक के अपना रेस्ट करते थे. फिर दे वर ट्रैवलिंग. सो विहारा इज नथिंग बट ड्वेलिंग प्लेस ऑफ द मॉन्क. ठीक है, जैसे आजकल हम लोग जो धर्मशाला वगैरह बोलते हैं ना, कहीं पे जाते हैं तो यार यू कैन से द होटल, बट उस समय होटल नहीं होता था. इट्स काइंड ऑफ विहारा. छोटे छोटे प्लेसेस बने होते थे जहाँ पे वो मॉन्क्स वहाँ पे जाके रुकते थे. ओके, सो चैत्यास refers to the halls including the stupas. Chaitya was probably constructed to the hold large numbers of devotees for prayer. Vihara are, on the other hand, are the construction built in the ancient India in order to provide resting place that I was telling for the wandering Buddhist monk. ठीक है. Next question, which one of the following describes the best concept of nirvana, okay, nirvan, whatever it is, okay, in Buddhism? So the extinction of the flame of desire, the complete annihilation of self, a state of bliss and rest, or mental states beyond all comprehension. It is actually this nirvana is nothing but a state of bliss and rest. Okay, so the answer is C. We'll read here what are things given here. We'll read that. The concept of nirvana was originally explained by the Lord Buddha from 566 to 486 BC. The word nirvana comes from the root meaning to blow out and refers to the extinguishing of the fire of greed, hatred, and delusion. When these emotional and psychological defilement are destroyed by the wisdom, the minds become free, radiant, and joyful, and he who has realized the truth, nirvana, okay, nirvana means also truth, is the happiest being in the world. Okay, he is free from all complexes and obeisance. He does not repaint the past, nor does he brood over the future. He lives fully in present. He appreciate and enjoy these things in life in the purest sense, without self projections. He is free from the thirst of becoming and the illusion of self. Buddhism explains nirvana as the state of bliss or peace. Okay, so it's nothing but it's a state of bliss and rest. So answer is C. You can read this explanation. Next question: which of the following characterized your characteristics people of Indus Valley civilization? I think you can answer this question. Anyway, we'll see that they possessed great place of temples. They worshipped two male and female deities. They employed vast drawn chariot in warfare. So actually, I have skipped the answer of the previous question. So I will suggest you please answer. No, sorry. There was some problem. Okay, here is given, no problem. Okay, I was thinking there is some problem in this slide. No, there is no problem. So the question is that which of the following characterize the or characteristics of civil people of Indus Valley civilization. Okay, so here what is there? They possessed great places and temples. No, अगर आप इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन आप पढ़ते हो तो आपको कहीं ऐसा मिलेगा नहीं कि बड़े बड़े वहाँ पे ना टेम्पल्स की बात नहीं की गई है, ग्रेट प्लेसेस की बात नहीं की गई है. दे वर्शिप बोथ फीमेल एंड मेल एंड फीमेल डाइटीज. ये चीज़ करेक्ट है, ये आपको मिलेगा उसमें. आप पढ़ोगे ना गॉडेस उसमें ना, if you read that you'll get this clue. And they employed horses down chariot in warfare. नहीं, ये चीज़ भी सही नहीं है. This is also wrong. So the answer is B. ओके, सो ओके, हम लोग यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया हुआ है. विल रीड दैट. तो थोड़ा सा इंडस वैली के बारे में पता चल जाएगा. लेट्स रीड दैट. इंडस वैली पीपल डिड नॉट पोजेस ग्रेट प्लेसेस एंड टेम्पल्स. रेदर द civilization was noted for its cities built by brick, roadside drainage system, and multi-stories houses. Indus Valley people were peace-loving. They were never engaged in any war. However, speculation have been rife that some of the tectonic forces destroy the civilization. Some historians are of the view that invasion of Aryans, sea level change, earthquake might have brought the civilization to its end. Therefore, the people employing horses, chariots in warfare is not true. Moreover, Indus Valley seals so swathik animals, which is suggestive of their religious belief. In view of large number of figurines found in Indus Valley, some scholars believe that they worship Mother Goddess, okay, symbolizing fertility. They worshipped Father God, who might be the progenitor of the race and was probably a prototype of Shiva and Lord of the enemy. ओके, तो अगर आप पढ़ते हो इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन के बाद ये सारी चीज़ें आपको वहाँ पे मिल जाएगा, बट इन शॉर्ट यू कैन रीड दिस. ओके, सो द आंसर इज बी. Next question, which of the following statement are applicable to Jain doctrine? Okay, so the the surest way of annihilation, karma, is to be practiced penance. Every object, even the smallest particle, has a soul. Karma is man of the soul and must be ended. Okay, so they're asking the doctrine of Jain. So what happened here? All three is correct. Okay, the surest way of annihilation, karma, in the practice penance, yes. One. Second one is every object, even smallest particle, has soul. Yes, this is also correct. Karma is the ban of the soul and must be ended. Yes, this is also correct. The answer is D. Okay, इसको आप पढ़ लीजिएगा, ना ढेर सारा मैं पढ़ूंगा नहीं. Just read this explanation. Next question. With the reference to the history of Indian rock cut architecture, consider the following statement. Okay, so they are asking. I mean, the statements are: the caves at the Badani are oldest surviving rock cut cave in India. The Barbarak rock cut cave are originally made for ajivikas by Emperor Chandragupta Maurya. At Ellora cave were made for different faith. Okay, so देखिए इसमें जो हमारा फर्स्ट वाला है, द केव ऑफ बदामी वर और ओल्डेस्ट सर्वाइविंग रॉक, ये चीज़ रॉन्ग है, ऐसा नहीं है, ठीक है. बट जो दूसरा है, द बार्बरक रॉक कट केव वर ओरिजिनली मेड बाय आजीविकास एम्परर चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य. यस, एलोरा केव वर मेड फॉर डिफरेंट फेथ्स. यस, दिस भी करेक्ट है हमारा. सो द आंसर इज डी. ओके, so you please read this explanation. I'm not going to read that. Next question. The Chinese traveler Yuan Chongming, Hui Sang, जो भी पढ़िए आप इसको, who visited India, recorded the general condition and culture of India at the time. In this concept, which of the following statement is correct? Okay, तो ये ट्रैवल किया था उस टाइम पे, क्या था हमारा इस स्टेटमेंट के रूप में बोल रहा है. ओके, विल सी दैट द रॉड्स एंड रिवर्स रूट वर कम्प्लीटली इम्यून फ्रॉम रॉबरी. नहीं, ये चीज़ रॉन्ग थी, ऐसा नहीं है, ठीक है. एज रिकॉर्डेड पनिशमेंट फॉर ऑफेंस ऑर्डरली बाई फायर, वाटर एंड पॉइजन्स वर इंस्ट्रूमेंट फॉर डिटरमाइनिंग द इनोसेंस ऑफ गिल्टी. यस, ये चीज़ करेक्ट थी हमारा, ठीक है. The tradesman had paid duties at ferries and buried stations. Okay, so ये भी हमारा करेक्ट है. So the answer is B. Okay. Next question. In the context of cultural history in India, oppose in dance and dramatics called Tribhanga, okay, has been a favorite of Indian artists from ancient time till today. Which of the following statement best describe these poses? Okay, so Tribhanga they are saying one leg is bent and the body is slightly but oppositely curved at waist and neck. ओके, तो त्रिभंगा में किस क्या क्या चीज़ें होती हैं, मतलब किस तरीके का एक्सप्रेशन दिया जाता है, उसके बारे में पूछ रहा है. और फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन, हैंड गेस्चर एंड मेकअप आर कंबाइंड टू सिंबलाइज सर्टेन epic historic character. Movement of body, face and hands are used to express oneself or tell story. Okay, a little smile, slightly curved waist and certain hand gestures are emphasized to expressed feeling of love or जो भी यहाँ पे लिखा है इसको कोई मतलब नहीं है. Anyway, So what happened in Tribhanga? Okay, it is actually one leg is bent and the body is slightly but oppositely curved at waist and neck. Okay, so this is the gesture of Tribhanga. यहाँ पे आप पढ़ सकते हैं the pose of Tribhanga, the favorite posture of the Lord Krishna. We have often seen Lord Krishna standing in the Tribhanga posture before his cow Kamdhenu, or whenever he is playing his flute. He is often called Tribhanga Murari. Okay, Tribhana Murari हम लोग हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना. That is. Next question. Consider the following historical places: Ajanta Cave, Lepakshi Temple, Sanchi Temple. So they are asking, which has mural paintings. Okay, so किस temple में mural painting है? So it is actually Ajanta Cave and Lepakshi Temple is known as for mural temple. Mural painting. So the answer is B. Okay, so Ajanta Cave have mural paintings in cave 1, 2, 16 and 17. Some of these paintings were commissioned by Harisena and Vataka dynasty. The theme of the paintings was Jataka tales. The Lepakshi temple is the renowned for being one of the best repositories of mural painting of the Vijayanagar kings. Sanchi temple had many beautiful sculpture but not mural paintings. Okay, so this was nothing but the little bit explanation of these. So the Ajanta cave and Lepakshi temple contains mural paintings. Okay, so please remember this. Okay, so this was the end of the question of ancient history from the year of 2012 and 13. I will come up with the more lectures. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.